Hello, Matuji, and you're watching Northeast Express on HornbillTV. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Tuesday promised that not a single child or youth from northeastern states will have to go to other parts of the country seeking for jobs within 10 years. Speaking at the Northeast Students and Youth Parliament organized by ABVP, Shah mentioned that a semiconductor plant worth rupees 2,700 crore is coming up in Assam, an investment of rupees 2.5 lakh crore is coming. The work of laying the foundation has been done in these 10 years.
नॉर्थ ईस्ट में फैक्ट्री का मतलब होता था ज्यादा से ज्यादा अच्छा इन्वेस्टमेंट तो कागज बनाने की फैक्ट्री, बांबू के प्रोसेस की फैक्ट्री। आज असम में 27,000 करोड़ का सेमीकंडक्टर का प्लान आ रहा है जो आपके लिए काम करेगा। और इतना ही नहीं, और 2.5 लाख करोड़ का इन्वेस्टमेंट आ रहा है। और हमारे शिक्षा मंत्रालय ने सभी यूनिवर्सिटियों को यहां बुलाकर उनके कोर्स के विद्यार्थियों की संख्या को, इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ने वाले विद्यार्थियों की स्ट्रीम को रीसफल कर सेमीकंडक्टर, एयर कनेक्टिविटी, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और अलग अलग प्रकार की इंडस्ट्री जो वहां जा रही है, पैकेजिंग इंडस्ट्री, ये सब के लिए कोर्सेज शुरू करने का भी काम किया है। आप मेरी बात विश्वास से मानिएगा, नींव डालने का काम इस 10 साल में हुआ है। 10 साल के अंदर नॉर्थ ईस्ट के एक भी बच्चे को, एक भी युवा को देश के अन्य हिस्से में काम करने के लिए नहीं जाना पड़ेगा। नॉर्थ ईस्ट में ही आपको रोजगारी। ये तब होता है जब कोई भूभाग को अपने मन से विकास करने का तय करता है। क्यों, चाहे अटल जी की सरकार हो, नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार हो, ये विचार क्यों आया? क्योंकि चाहे विद्यार्थी परिषद हो, चाहे भारतीय जनता पार्टी हो, ये सभी संगठनों ने पूरे देश को अपना माना। देश के कण कण को विकसित बनाने का यज्ञ तभी होता है जब उस हिस्से पर लगाव होता है। जब मैं कहता हूं 2.5 लाख करोड़ रुपया सिर्फ कनेक्टिविटी के लिए हमने खर्च किया, तो सब अचंभित हो जाते हैं। बड़े बड़े राज्यों को इतना बजट नहीं मिला है, मगर कंपैरिजन इस तरह से नहीं होती। हमारा ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण हिस्सा है और सालों तक विकास से महरूम रह गया, बिछड़ गया था। तो जो लॉस हो गया उसकी पूर्ति करने के लिए ज्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट करना पड़ेगा।
A tragic accident occurred today at around 12:30 p.m. near the toll gate at Baham Maulen. A bike rider driving a two-wheeler bearing the registration number AS04Y0825 lost his life on the spot after being run over by a 16-wheeler truck with the registration number AS01SC 5581. Both the biker and the truck were travelling along the route from Guwahati to Shillong. However, just before reaching the toll gate, the bike, which was moving from the VIP lane, was hit by the truck coming from the toll payment lane. According to eyewitnesses, the truck first ran over the biker with its front wheels, trapping the rider under the middle wheels of the 16-wheeler truck, leading to the fatal accident. Upon receiving information about the incident, the Bainihat police outpost personnel promptly arrived at the scene to initiate an investigation. Authorities have taken custody of the deceased's body and have also seized the truck for further legal proceedings. In a proactive operation recently, Manipur police successfully rescued 2 minor girls from different locations in Kakching and Tobal districts. The rescue operation carried out on the Kakching police station and Tobal police station respectively also led to the apprehension of 2 active caterers of RPF PLA identified as Moirangtam Romen Singh alias Pirappa 23 and Nongmaitam Mohendro Singh 54. These individuals were allegedly involved in recruiting minors into their organization. The police seized a scooter and 2 mobile phones from their possession. The rescued girls were subsequently presented before the chairperson of the Child Welfare Committee CWC Tobal for necessary procedures. A temple was ransacked and broken idol thrown into a jungle in Anipur of Sri Bhumi district of Assam on Monday night. The temple, which falls in Najbasti and the Ratapadi police station of the district, came under attack by some miscreants. The idol of the temple was broken and thrown into the jungle 100 meters away. Cash and gold jewelry were also robbed by these miscreants. Locals suspected that the miscreants were planning to destroy peace and harmony in the area. The Natarpari police team on Tuesday morning arrived at the scene on the crime and are investigating the matter. The residents of the area have demanded the arrest of the perpetrators of the crime.
আমাদের এখানে আলিপুর নাথবস্তি শনি মন্দির আছে, শনি মন্দিরের পাশে শিব মন্দির আছে এবং শিব মন্দিরের পাশে কালী মন্দির, তিনটা মন্দির একত্রিত। কিন্তু শনি মন্দিরে প্রতি শনিবারে চিরাচরিত বিধি নিয়ম অনুসারে এখানে পূজা পাঠ হয়, তারপরে বাৎসরিক একটা অনুষ্ঠান হয় প্রতি বৎসরে। তা এখানে কোনো ধরনের কোনো অভিযোগ নেই, কিন্তু গত রাত্রে কে বা কাহারা এসে এই মন্দির থেকে মূর্তিটা তুলে নিয়ে অন্য জায়গায় 100 মিটার দূরত্বে নিয়ে ফেলে দিয়েছে এবং মূর্তিটা গলা ভেঙে দিয়েছে। এবং এখানে মন্দিরে সরকারি ভাবে সার্বজনীন কিছু টাকা পয়সা ছিল, সেই টাকা পয়সাগুলো পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না এবং এখানে মূর্তির অঙ্গে ছিল অনেক সোনার আবরণ, এগুলোও নেই। তাই আমরা সঙ্গে সঙ্গে পুলিশ রিপোর্ট করলাম। পুলিশ রিপোর্ট তখন থানা থেকে পুলিশ এসে ইনভেস্টিগেশন করে গেছে, আমাদেরকে বলছে কে বা কারা কোনো সন্দেহ আছে নাকি। আমাদের কোনো সন্দেহ নেই, কিন্তু আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি এটা একটা জঘন্য ঘটনা। তাই মাননীয় অফিসার মহাশয়কে বললাম ওইটা ইনভেস্টিগেশন করে ভালো রকম যাতে আসামি শনাক্ত করা হয় এবং আমরা আসামিটা শনাক্ত হলেই আমরা স্যাটিসফাইড হয়ে যাব, এটাই কামনা করি।
Governor of Manipur Ajay Kumar Bhalla on Monday inaugurated a newly developed mushroom hatchery and fresh ichthyology and sustainable aquaculture (FISA) laboratory at the Department of Zoology, Manipur University, Jantripur in Imphal. The laboratory has been jointly developed by ICAR Central Institute of Cold Water Fisheries Research CICFR, Bhimtal, Uttarakhand and Manipur University. While addressing the inaugural function, Governor said fish has always been an integral part of the culture and strengthening the fisheries sector is crucial for Manipur's economic growth. He said across India, fisheries contribute significantly to local economies. Manipur, with its abundant water bodies such as ponds, rivers, lakes and reservoirs, has immense potential to develop a prosperous fishery industry. He further stated that innovative approaches like the mushroom hatchery can significantly boost fish production, ensuring self-sufficiency. This will not only help the local fish farmers but also cut down the substantial costs incurred in procuring fish from outside the state. Governor continued that the Government of India has introduced several schemes to support fisheries development, such as the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana (PMMSY). This initiative aims to foster growth in the fisheries sector, aligning with the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat.
We have crossed 6 lakh tons in 22-23. Which is a growth very impressive, but still we import a lot of fish from outside northeast. It comes from Andhra Pradesh, from northeastern states have done very well. Under the listing of Northeastern Council also, we have pushed a lot of things to them to develop this sector, identify water bodies, identify using the space technology. Can we do some increased fishery production and all? So some states have taken a lead. Manipur also has done very well, but this is of course a key area. We need to realize this potential. If we look at Manipur, there are key challenges of infrastructure gaps, low production levels, lack of marketing linkages. So all those things are which are discouraging us. So I am sure suddenly, I mean, everyone. So Pandey and Mr. Behera, everybody offered that we have some connect to Manipur. So we should utilize that connect and see what are the difficulties we are facing. Can we discontinue? Of course, besides the university, state government of Manipur also needs to take lots of initiatives to address these issues, which definitely, I mean, I also got encouraged that you people have given some personal touch also to this place and coming forward. So today we are gathered not only to discuss the fisheries prospects in Northeast, but also to recognize significance of Bhashir, a particular fish. Of course, everyone, all of you know better than this thing. As he said, is a 6 feet. It's a tiger of the rivers, they call it, I think. It's an indicator of healthy aquatic ecosystems. And unfortunately, its habitats are getting destroyed, pollution, overexploitation. In some states and all, I think it has already disappeared from the rivers it used to be. So establishment of this hatchery aligns with national conservation efforts, ensuring restoration and sustainable management of this species. Through scientific interventions, captive breeding and ranching programs, we can replenish natural stocks from sea, benefiting both biodiversity and fisheries dependent communities. When first time I was told by Professor Rameshwari that this is what we want to do, so I was very interested. I mean, if we can regenerate and bring Bhashir back in our rivers, it will be a big achievement. So this, she mentioned about this project. So that brings me also here that I was very keen to come and see that these things sort of get pushed properly. So this newly inaugurated hatchery here at Manipur University is a beacon of hope and progress. It will not only support conservation but also contribute to ecotourism and sports fisheries. Additionally, it will serve as a center for research, training and demonstration. I'm sure our farmers and our people in the catchment areas will be benefited.
A huge 12-foot-long python was discovered in Mukalmua, Chaulkapar, Nalbari district of Assam on Monday. Local sources reported that the python, weighing around 40 to 42 kilograms, was caught in a fishing net while residents were fishing in the area. The discovery was made in Pakrikuchi village. Chaulkapar residents mentioned that a python had been spotted in the area about 20 days prior. After its capture, the local community handed over the python to the forest department for further care and management. Locals gathered to witness the python, expressing both curiosity and excitement. This is certainly a moment of positive interest for animal lovers.
প্রায় 40-42 কেজি মান হব হাফ এটা উঠছি এতে ফরেস্টার পুলিশক খবর দিয়া হয়েছিল আহিকেনে লৈ গেল পূর্বতে মোটামুটি 20 দিন মান আগতে দলঙের আগত এতে দেখা পাইছিল আমি তার মানে দেখা পাওয়াতে এটু ধরি রাখতে পারা নাই তেতিয়া গুছি গেছিল এটু আৰু আমি আজি এটু বিল সালখাজান কেন্দ্র হইছে এটু মাছ মারি থাকাতে মেটকার হায়ত উঠছি তার মানে হাতটা জালত
মেটকা মানে মাছ মারি আছিল
মাছ মারি থাকা জালত উঠছিল
তার পিছত কি হল
তার পিছত আমি ধৰি কেনে এতে আনি কেনে থৈ দিলো দুনিয়ার রাইজর মানুষ চাই আছে চাই থাকলাক আর পুলিশে আহিল ফরেস্টার পুলিশক খবর দিয়েছিল ফরেস্টার পুলিশে আহি কিনে লৈ গেলা কাপটো
Home appliances maker Appliances India is aiming to become a $2 billion sales company in the next 3 to 4 years. According to reports, the company has already invested rupees 2,400 crore in its plans at Pune and Greater Noida and has earmarked an investment of over rupees 1,000 crore between 2024 to 2028 to set up new AC production and injection molding units. This would increase the company's capacity to 4 million units per annum from the present 1.5 million units. Here, Appliances India President N.S. Satish told a news outlet on Sunday that with the growing AC market, the new plant will be 2.5 million units to meet the shortage. Here is also looking to set up a plant in South India and will announce the plant investment soon in 2024. Here reported 36% growth in revenue at around rupees 8,900 crore, crossing the $1 billion sales mark. India is the fourth largest market for Shandong China-based Hair Group Corporation. China, North America and Russia and Europe are the top 3 markets for the Hair Group. It entered India in 2003 by establishing Hair Appliances India. Hair Group owns brands including Hair, Casserade, Leader, GE Appliances, Fisher and Paykel, Aqua and Candy.
Have a huge scope for developing higher product. At this point, we would continue to invest on building a higher brand and higher product portfolios. At this point, we have not thought about bringing in any global brands which are present. with us.
Okay, we'll continue with the higher in the premium segment, sir.
Yeah.
And I mean, going with the current rate, when do you think start higher to be a $2 billion company from Indian market, sir?
See, in the next 3 to 4 years, definitely, we are a $1 billion company. I think in the next 3 to 4 years, definitely we'll be more than $2 billion company.
Yeah. And what will be the growth driver for that, sir?
See, all the categories. If you ask me today, again, refrigerator, it's still a low penetrated category. So refrigerator, air conditioner, the LED, the flat panel market and the washing machine market, and the commercial freezer. So overall basket, there's no product. In fact, last year when you see our growth, the best part is in all the segments. For example, in terms of geography, when you see northeast, west, south, all have grown. In terms of our channel, all the channels, be it e-commerce, be it general trade, be it modern trade, be it distribution, all have grown. And in terms of the product category, all the product categories have given us a good growth. So we see a huge, both sides. One, okay, we are a challenger brand, and the market which is expanding with the low penetration being there, we see opportunity everywhere. If you are getting the right product to the consumer, with the right after-sales service to the consumer, I think sky is the limit in Indian market.
Solid Air, a Dubai-based cargo operator, is looking to invest $25 million in Indian market this year. Its founder and CEO Hamdi Osman said, while also stating that India is very critical to global trade, and Solid Air places it at the top of its 50-city mission and vision that it is looking at in the long term. Solid Air, which is UAE's only dedicated cargo-agnostic airline operating express daily, schedules services between Dubai and high-yield key trade routes across the global south. The company, which started operation last year, launched its freighter services to Bengaluru in January this year. Osman said this investment could be doubled and tripled in the next 2 to 3 years as the company expands its network and increases the frequency of its services.
There is huge opportunity for India and for the Indian, especially business, and I think there are nothing but the best. Hopefully, if the government will be able to fix some of the minor issues, I think this will be a win-win for most of the business, and especially on the export for India. I believe from best experience that I have in early 90 when I came into India, and India was part of my area that I covered, and I was the chairman of the American Business Council in the UAE and for the GCC and all that. We were able to do a win-win on both sides by taking business, Indian business men and women into different part of the world and back into the US, where the exchange, as a result, each country supported each other and also benefited from each other, especially when you go business to business, not government to government.
The Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports lifted a suspension on the Wrestling Federation of India, restoring its recognition as a National Sports Federation (NSF) for the sports. The Sports Ministry has suspended the WFI body after the newly elected WFI President Sanjay Singh announced the hosting of the Under-15 and Under-20 Nationals at Nandini Nagar in the Gonda district of Uttar Pradesh in December 2023. Starting from 2023, several ace wrestlers like Vinesh Bhogat, Sakshi Malik and Bajrang Punia spearheaded protests against WFI and its former president Brij Bhushan Singh, alleging him of sexual assault. In August 2023, United World Wrestling UWW put a ban on WFI as it failed to organize elections within a stipulated time following accusations of sexual harassment and protests against ex-president Brij Bhushan Singh by top wrestlers Bajrang Punia, Vinesh Bhogat and Sakshi Malik. An ad hoc committee by the International Olympic Association IOA was put in place. In late December 2023, elections were held and Sanjay Singh was elected as the new president of WFI. However, the wrestlers protested against him. Election says he was an aide of the ex-president Brij Bhushan. Days after the elections, the ministry suspended the federation again, a decision that came after Sanjay had announced the hosting of the under-15 and under-20 nationals at Nandini Nagar in the Gonda district of Uttar Pradesh by the end of the year. An ad hoc committee of the Indian Olympic Association (IOA) was put in place once again to handle the day-to-day affairs of the federation. The ad hoc committee was dissolved in March 2024 after IOA said that there was no need for the body following the lifting of the ban on the federation by United World Wrestling and the successful completion of selection trials for future competitions. UWW lifted the ban on WFI in February last year with immediate effect.
बहाल कर दिया गया है, क्या कहेंगे आप?
हमको भी जानकारी मिली है और आज लगभग 26 महीना तक ये संघर्ष चला और भारतीय संघ को आज सरकार ने बहाल कर दिया है। इसलिए सरकार को, खेल मंत्री को हम धन्यवाद देना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि इस प्रकरण से अगर नुकसान किसी का हुआ है तो खिलाड़ियों का हुआ है। एक तो जूनियर खिलाड़ियों का हुआ, दूसरे जो कमजोर राज्य के बच्चे हैं उनका बड़ा नुकसान हुआ। लेकिन देर आए दुरुस्त आए, 26 महीना लगा और 26 महीने के बाद कुश्ती पर ये जो बादल संकट का छाया हुआ था, ये समाप्त हुआ। षड्यंत्रकारी जो भी ग्रहण के रूप में इसमें लगे थे, उनकी मंशा पूरी नहीं हुई और इसलिए ज़्यादा पुरानी बातों में न जा करके हम यही कहेंगे कि जो फेडरेशन है वो सुचारू रूप से जितने भी टूर्नामेंट पहले होते थे कुश्ती के, उसको करावें। खिलाड़ियों में बड़ी मायूसी छा गई थी, तमाम खिलाड़ियों ने कुश्ती को छोड़ दिया था। मैं उन समस्त खिलाड़ियों के माता पिता, कोच जो अखाड़ा चलाते हैं, विशेष करके हरियाणा राज्य के, सबसे आग्रह है कि एक बार फिर कुश्ती को जिस तरीके से करियर मान करके बच्चों को कराते थे उसी तरीके से करावें। और 26 महीना लगा। फेडरेशन से चाहेंगे कि वो सरकार से बातचीत करके कैंप ऑर्गेनाइज करे, क्योंकि कैंप भी 26 महीने से बंद है। जो अच्छे परिवार के बच्चे हैं वो तो अपना भरण पोषण, डाइट का प्रबंध कर लेते हैं, लेकिन जो कमज़ोर परिवार के बच्चे हैं, कमज़ोर राज्य के बच्चे हैं, उनको कैंप में ही भरपेट भोजन मिलता है, ट्रेनिंग मिलती है और उससे वो सीख करके जाते हैं और उससे उनके प्रांत को, उनके अखाड़े को फ़ायदा होता है। और पुनः मैं खेल मंत्री जी को और सरकार को इस बात के लिए धन्यवाद देता हूं कि उन्होंने कुश्ती संघ को बहाल कर दिया।
The stock market fell into the red as the trading session began on Tuesday, March 11, with IT, mid and small cap IT and telecom as well as mid and small cap financial services stocks falling the most. At 9:25 a.m., the benchmark BSE Sensex was down by 451 points or 0.61%, reaching 73,693. The broader NSE Nifty opened 132.95 points down or 0.59% in the red, reaching 22,327.35. This comes amid a wider sell-off in Asian market due to Wall Street tumbling overnight after President Donald Trump refused to predict if the US could face a recession due to his tariff policies, driving up investors' fears of global economic uncertainty. Among the 30 Sensex stocks, IndusLand Bank fell the most upon open by 10%, trading at Rs 810.55. This was followed by Zomato, which was down 2.01%, trading at rupees 206.95, and Tata Steel, which was down by 1.95%, trading at rupees 148.00. In contrast, Zomato had risen the second most during Monday's open by 0.97%, trading at rupees 218.90. Only 3 of the Sensex stocks were in the green. They were Sun Pharmaceutical Industry 0.41% up, ICICI Bank 0.03% up, and Kotak Mahindra Bank 0% up. Meanwhile, market expert Sunil Shah said that today, being the second day of the week, the market has opened with a gap down. Sensex opened 400 points down and the sentiment is a little bearish. Shah also added that one of the corporate banks has an issue with the derivative portfolio and that stock is down by nearly 15%. Since election of the new US president, there have been uncertainties across the world and the Indian market has also been a victim of that.
Today being the second day of the week, market is opened with a gap down, 400 points down Sensex. And yesterday also we saw that after opening in a positive territory and at one point of time market Sensex was up by 300 points, but towards the end it gave up all the gains it made during the day and ended negative. So market was down by more than 150 points yesterday. Today also the sentiment is little bearish because today being one of the reason is that one corporate bank has issue with the derivative portfolio and there might be some kind of infusion which is necessary, and that has sent negative signal. That stock is down as of now by 15%. So that has also brought down the indices to some extent. And since the election of the new president in America, there are uncertainty world over, and that is one of the reasons that Indian markets are also victim of that. Thank you.
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.